following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
Welcome in, everybody. I'm Dubin O'Day. It is a Tuesday, and we have got so much fun stuff. There's a lot of music going on in Music City. Live music is alive and well. We've got lots of new Christmas music to feature. Plus, Tammy Arender will take us to a place in Antioch, Tennessee, raising some winter vegetables. She is our RFD TV reporter who also airs her segments on News Channel 5 here, and she keeps us up to date on all things agriculture. And we will make sure that we give you a chance to see some of the things that are going on all around us. Farm to fork, helping our restaurants stay as close to organic and good as we possibly can. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the Salvation Army. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking with Jimmy Wayne. He's going to be on our show, and we're going to talk about the anniversary of Paper Angels, a song that he had, but also a movie based on that song. And we're going to talk a little bit about that coming up. But first, we're going to kick off what's going on in our music world in Nashville. And Hitz and branding Tracie. Hitz joins us. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. With a fresh new haircut for Christmas.
Yep. Gotta make a change during the holidays.
You know what we do? Yesterday, I did a big thank you to Dr. Lauren Medwed at Hillsborough Dental, and she helped me with a dental emergency, so I did not have to make my own teeth. You know, we live in a world where you bite into something during the holidays. It's like, oh no, that's not good. That can't be good. And her office was hopping. Getting everybody ready for the holiday, not just with teeth and all. She does some beauty stuff too. But you're going to get us all posted up on the music going on in Middle Tennessee.
Yes, for sure. And I love the Ryman, but I had to mention it again today just because any show there is amazing. But Home Free, the a cappella group is there tonight.
Yes.
And an a cappella show there is amazing. And just a little bit of backstory. So Jancy Neal, who I love, she released a song. Her platinum selling single that she has, Luke Bryan actually recorded with Duck Dynasty, and it's called Harry Christmas. And so she sings it every Christmas, and she had a release party 2 years ago, actually in December, for Rodeo Money, and was like, well, why don't you sing Harry Christmas? It'll be fun. And then somehow she found out that Home Free actually covered Harry Christmas a few years ago, and they were singing it in their shows. And so Austin Brown came out and sang Harry Christmas with her 2 years ago for her release party, and it was just awesome. So love Home Free, love the Ryman, love a cappella there.
Have they sold that show out? Is it a sellout?
That I didn't check. I should probably check that for you.
I want to check that, and you can text me if it is, because the boys, I ran into them at 40 Years of Hitz for Lee Greenwood down in Huntsville. I was there producing the radio special and talked with Home Free, and they said, you've got to come to the Ryman and see our show. And I said, yeah, if I can get in, because they have a huge following.
They do. It's amazing. And I love it because it's a cappella, and you think maybe that the younger kids or the generations aren't keeping up with it, but they love Home Free.
Oh, they love Home Free, and they're good, wholesome guys. It's a great show. So Home Free tonight, Ryman.com to get your tickets. What else is going on this week?
So Hannah Dasher, another one of my favorites. She's doing Nightfall at the Hall, so the Country Music Hall of Fame. It's only for their Troubadour members, which is their young professionals who support the community. So she's doing a performance, but what's cool about this, again, you have to be in it, but I wanted to share it because she's going to perform. But before she performs, a student from the Nashville Metro Public Schools is doing a song as well, because they're trying to promote community and helping and the education of songwriting. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Hannah Dasher and the Country Music Hall of Fame for that.
Absolutely. Can people become, anybody coming to Nashville who would like to be part of the formative foundation of country music and the way it progresses and what goes on, we have to always bring in new lifeblood. And if you're a young professional and you want to get into a really cool group of people, the Troubadour program is really, really wonderful at the CMA.
Yes, it's awesome. But also Tuesday, I guess that's today, Country Christmas, 6th and Peabody. Craig Campbell, Trey Lewis, Adam Hoods, a couple of those guys are doing the whole Christmas. But what's cool is I'm actually in Vegas right now for the National Rodeo Finals.
Trust me, Mona Bagsby and I would probably give a right arm in order to be with you at that.
So we're here. Kenzie Coppin played out here, but they're doing a watch party at this Cowboy Country Christmas, and Craig Campbell's going to be there, Trey Lewis. So that'll be fun out at 6th and Peabody. They're doing a different competitions. So best Cowboy Christmas outfit, best answer to finish this sentence, I'm so cowboy that ... and then the best yeehaw. So they're going to have some fun over there tonight at 6th and Peabody for the NFR and for just some country songs like that. I love Craig Campbell. I love Trey Lewis. He's a good dude. So they're going to be out there. Wednesday, tomorrow, Matt Stell at the Bluebird. He, sang Prayed for You. Love him for many reasons, but he played college basketball. So, I love the sports folks as well. But he's out there with Scooter Caruso, who had wrote Anything But Mine and Better as a Memory for Kenny Chesney and a couple others. But I wanted to hopefully take a second. Can you provide any tips and tricks for getting into the Bluebird or enjoying a show at the Bluebird since you go there and perform there too?
I do. One of the things is go online and you think that you can't do it. And then when it says sold out, always know that the gallery seats, they always save for walk-ups. So they always save those the night of. So even if someplace is sold out, you can still get to the Bluebird. But really, the Bluebird, the reason it sells out is there's only 75 seats, period. But the bar and the gallery, they always reserve for walk-ups. So just in case you've never been to the Bluebird, but it really just go online and just get there and look at the calendar coming up. If you want to go to a future show, go on there early and see if you can go ahead and get tickets.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is people are like, I want to make sure I go see like a Matt Stell or something. But really, if you just anybody at the Bluebird, just get a ticket, right?
Just get a ticket. It's kind of like Backstage Nashville. They're going to, that it's curated based on hit makers and even their discovery artists are fantastic. So BackstageNashville.net every Saturday, it's a matinee show. You could take in that and the Bluebird and really get your songwriter fix in.
Oh, I love Backstage Nashville. The last
this is the Backstage Nashville. This is the last week, the last show of the year. And so it'll be shut down until January 24th. So Anthony Smith is on this one. So,
I just saw him at McNamara's a couple weeks ago. He's so good.
Oh yeah.
He's funny. He can tell a story with the song and with the just regular conversation. But so then Thursday night, David Nail at Franklin Theater. Love him.
Wow.
Love him. Love Frank Theater. And then this is kind of one I'd never heard of, but it's called the Red Bull Sound Clash. And so it's hosted by Noel Skaggs from Fitz and the Tantrums. And then the DJ is DJ Jerry J, who is the drummer for Old Crow Medicine Show.
What?
Yeah. So he's doing some DJing on the side apparently, but it's at Marathon Music Works, and it's basically two musicians are going to battle it out, just performing and doing multiple rounds, and just the crowd participation decides who the winner of the Red Bull Sound Clash is. But it caught my eye because of Fitz and the Tantrums, and I had no idea that the drummer from Old Crow Medicine Show was a DJ.
I did not either. And they're just a talented group. They are so much fun. Well, you bring a lot of new depth to everything. But while you're out there, please tell my Kenzie Coppin that I love her very much. Her first day in Nashville, she played my show. She came on because Bernie Nelson was scheduled. He had bronchitis and he said, hey, I'm just going to send you somebody who's fresh from Texas. And I think she was like, she and her sister were staying in their truck or their van. They hadn't even found a place to live yet. That's how new they were to Nashville. And they had no air conditioning. And it was like August. And I go, Texas prepared you for this because nobody else could do this.
Yes, she is a trooper. She's been out here, playing over at some of the shows at the convention center. And and people, they just sit there and they're in awe that one guy said, this is the best voice I've ever heard live in my life. And I was like, oh, makes me so happy. So she's a trooper.
Yeah, she did that for me. She pitched. We played Debbie Champion's Writers Night, and I called her last minute, and she came in, and people were going, Oh my God, she's such an artist, and she's gorgeous too. Kenzie Coppin, if you don't know her name, and she is out at NFR National Finals Rodeo. And thank you for checking in from Vegas and getting the cowboy on. I mean, it's just like that's what you do.
It
And
is.
are you watching Yellowstone?
I'm trying to catch up on Yellowstone.
It's the stuff. It is the stuff. And in a couple of weeks, I actually got a little interview with Kevin Costner that I'm going to be sharing the audio from, because I wasn't able to do video with him, but I was able to do some audio. So just catching up. I used every tool in the box and every connection I had. And yes, he sat down with us. So
wow, that's amazing. Yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons people are watching. And with a couple episodes I started watching was because Jada Dreyer had a song in that first season. And so I wanted to listen to it come through. So yeah, she's talented, but man, good job.
Yeah, we're working on that one. We're working on that one. Hey, Tracie, thank you so much. Everybody, if you want to get some branding and you're new in the music industry, or in the sports industry, or maybe you've got a company that needs music provided and you go, I need something a little out of the box. Tracie Hitz is your girl. Hitzandbranding.com to find out more info. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good week.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Because of my tooth emergency yesterday, I completely forgot. And I was so goofy. And she goes, oh, I didn't get my link. And I'm going, that's because I didn't send it. I'm just a goofball. Hey, you know what? We have got great Christmas music, and I cannot go without sharing Scott Southworth with you. He was on television recently with his full band. I just love this. It's a sad Christmas song because sometimes we need that. I mean, some of the best songs of Christmas are the sad ones. And even if they're, if you listen to them, some of them are sad, but I just love this one. The jazzy chords. He said, I had to have a band because I can't play it by myself. I have to sing it to them and let them play. But he wrote one of the most incredible Christmas songs.
The cards are unopened, no wreath on the door, not a tinsel or light deck the halls. No sweet sound of laughter, just echo of tears, and her goodbye I hear in these walls. Maybe next year, Christmas. Until then, leave me alone. There's no need here, Christmas, in a house that don't feel like a home. Maybe come next December, my heart will remember. But right now it's tender and blue. Maybe next year, Christmas, maybe then I'll be ready for you. There's been good friends and family call on the phone with their invites for nights on the town. But the cheer of the season, songs in the air remind me she's with him now. So maybe next year, Christmas. Until then, please leave me alone. There's no need here, Christmas, in a house that don't feel like a home. Next holiday season, maybe there's a reason. Right now I'm just getting through. Maybe next year, Christmas, maybe then I'll be ready for you. Maybe come next December, my heart will remember. Right now it's tender and blue. Maybe next year, Christmas, maybe then I'll be ready for you. Maybe then I'll be ready for you.
Loving us some Scott Southworth, and he's a guest on our show quite often. We love him so much. And we're going to head to Antioch right now. Tammy Arender for RFD Television and News Channel 5 covered a really neat farmer who tried his hand at lasagna farming. And I thought, what is lasagna farming? Well, he didn't know either, and he didn't even know he was practicing it, but he found out exactly what that was. We're going to take a look at Reggie's Veggies in Antioch, Tennessee.
So one of my nursing goals was to provide healthy, nutritious produce to my community. I had no idea how it was going to happen, and here it is.
Reggie Marshall of Antioch, Tennessee had a dream.
You couldn't dig in it. When I told my buddy I was going to raise greens out here one day, he said, man, you'll never do it. Nothing but rock. Now, you know, we've mulched this over, and this is what you have now.
But where there's a will, there's God's way. Despite a small space in town and lots of rocky ground,
This is cardboard here.
Reggie's Veggies was launched. He rejuvenated this land with the lasagna method, the layering of wood mulch and cardboard.
Not newspaper, but cardboard and wood mulch on top of this. So the way I found out this was the lasagna method, one of the guys from USDA was like, hey, you're using the lasagna method. I said, no, I'm just stacking wood mulch on top of paper. He said, that's the lasagna method. I said, no, that's just not lasagna. I said, so this is one of the pots I grew tomatoes in.
He also uses plastic pots, some 3,000 of them.
I'll mulch about 6 inches up on the sides of the pots. So the gases that are released during the decomposition period of the mulch will help heat the pots. And I've got row covers to put over them, so it's like a little mini greenhouse.
He's already planting his fall crop.
I raise mixed vegetables. My main crop is really greens. That's what I'm really good at. I consider that my gift from God, you know.
His other gift is teaching others. When he was a nurse, he would bring his bounty to the hospital where he worked in Nashville. But he didn't want to just give his food away or sell it.
He has been a great friend to the dietitians here at the hospital, and his thing was, let's teach people. It's not, I don't want to, it's, you know, the whole give a person a fish. It's like, I don't want to give people everything. I want to teach them how to do that.
And then you bring the soil around it real easy, okay?
And he shares his love of farming with the residents at the J.C. Napier Housing Project in Nashville.
Just move the soil like that.
Oh, like that.
Real easy.
So Reggie's bedside manner hasn't changed since his days as a nurse. He's just dispensing care through containers of collard greens and other veggies.
Yeah, that just made me tear up. Is that not the sweetest story you've ever seen? Tammy Arender finds some of the coolest stories, and we love sharing them here. Jason Goolsby, a whole different animal. A whole different animal. We love him to pieces. He is a regular every Monday on Mornings on Main Street with Joe Dubin, my little brother I never knew I wanted. He's precious too. And the two of them together are downright dangerous. And Jason covers real estate and wherever dirt is being moved in Wilson County.
Jason Gatsby! You see that? Blackcore Realty and Auction. You're inside a scoop when dirt's being moved. Hey, Tennessee fans, I didn't wear that on purpose to try to antagonize you. It's just a shirt I had on when I stopped here. I'm on South Mount Juliet Road. South Mount Juliet Road here at 2600 South Mount Juliet Road. At what's going to be the Autumn Breeze subdivision. I'm going to do a quick video letting Wilson Countyans know what's going on here. All right. It's Autumn Breeze here. Yes, it's Autumn Breeze, not Autumn Bridge. I don't know why I was thinking. Autumn Breeze here is somewhat small development for Wilson County. It's only 50 units, and it's about 30 or 40 acres, so which means that these lots are going to be really big, and they're going to have big, nice homes on them. So 50 units total here, and these lots are going to be almost 1 acre lots, all right? And so these homes will be high-end homes. As a matter of fact, Universal builders that are building this are the same people that built Wright Farms over there off of, I believe it's Central. And so these will be high dollar, like getting close to the $1 million mark. So these will be high dollar homes, not apartments or townhomes, which is, I know a lot of y'all are always happy that we're having single family homes, even though most of us will not be living in these. Universal builders that built Wright Farm will be building these, and I have it on good word that they're going to be introducing a brand new floor plan that they have not built before over here. So exciting news here on South Mount Juliet Road. Anyways, guys, I would love to meet you, and I'd love to spend some time with you and talk to you a little bit. If you'd like to know what your home is worth from a real human being and not some computer algorithm that has no personality and is often wrong, please give me a call, text me, day or night, rain or shine, at 615-784-8687. Yeah. Peace out.
I want to talk about this Christmas album. This Christmas album, hearing your voice do Christmas music is a blessing. But what said, were you looking at the scenic views in Wyoming when you said, "Oh, I got to do a Christmas album"?
Well, as I've gone along as an artist and as a writer, I've approached some Christmas themes in music, and I don't usually look like to specific. I don't sit down and say, "Well, today I'm going to try to write a Christmas song." Sometimes in the Christmas season, that's where the focus went. But what really kind of moved us along towards a Christmas record now is we cut the Wyoming album, and
so
that
good.
just came out, really late last year, and we didn't get to tour this year with it, so we had to put that off and act like it's actually coming out in 2022 is that's really going to do, which left some time in the summer. And Kyle Lenning was producing the Wyoming record with me, and I had told him that we had a song, one of them being Whenever a Child is Born. And then I called him and I said, maybe we should go in and do a Christmas, since we can. And we went in and we cut 6 sides, and we went in on the only day in the summer that the musicians we wanted could all make it.
Yeah.
The only day that all of them were aligned. And we were able to cut 6 songs in the same day and put that out, and I'm so glad because look at what's happening. It was my prayer, if I can call it that. Really, it's just putting it out there in the universe going, by the time I got to making the Wyoming record, I wanted to be able to express the artistry that I wanted to express. So that and a Christmas record came together awfully well. So now, here I am in Nashville doing the Opry tonight, hanging out with you, being on live television, and that's what I want. And I just hope people will give me the gift of listening. That's what I hope.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents round our tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents round our tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams, if only.
Oh, that just, if that does not light you up, your wick is wet. Just telling you, it is so, so good. SkipEwing.com for his Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, tomorrow we will have an interview with Jimmy Wayne. Paper Angels, a song that's very close to his life, close to him. You know, it became a movie. And in Winchester, there's a special event coming up to celebrate the release of that movie. I cannot believe the impact that that song has had and how it affected our hearts. And it's just, I always say, write what you know. And Jimmy Wayne is really good at that. Paper Angels, the official trailer for that movie. I thought I'd play it just to kind of get your memory kind of juiced up for what we're going to experience tomorrow.
Jenny's almost due.
If this is Mark, kick once. If it's Benjamin, kick twice.
With the economy the way it is right now, we can't afford to renew Precision Design's contract for next year.
I want you to make me a list of what you want.
Mom, we can barely keep food in the house. Your car's on life support. How are you going to buy Christmas presents?
I signed you and Sarah up for the Angel Tree program.
The what?
The Salvation Army does a thing where kids make out a Christmas list and people pick their names and buy the gifts.
Kevin, it's a giant angel tree. Let's pick 2 names off the tree and buy them whatever they ask for.
Jenny, I don't think we can really afford to.
Okay. You just asked me what I want for Christmas. This is it. This is my gift from you.
Young fella, I worked my tail off for 40 years trying to get where I thought I wanted to be. My life was like an old puzzle with the pieces scattered all around. I didn't know how to put it back together. Not by myself.
Did you ever think that maybe there's something guiding us in everything we do? When things go wrong, I mean really, really wrong,
There's still a way to get through it. You just have to trust that feeling.
If I just knew that you were praying for me, then I might still have a chance to get my family back.
Christmas star, shining down into your heart. Doesn't matter who you are.
An incredible movie, Winchester, Tennessee. They're going to have a special showing of that film. We'll get all the details on tomorrow's show with Jimmy Wayne. This story is very close to his heart, and I'm excited to share the story. And I just want to tell you, the Salvation Army is doing amazing things. Coming up in our Christmas season, we're going to have connections with people like Damian Horn, who also was part of the Salvation Army Angel Tree family. And he has a special story as well. So just a lot of goodwill out there. And today, a special happy birthday to my friend Bonnie Garner, who worked in years and years management for people like the Highwayman, Chris Christopherson, Marty Stewart, a lot of folks like that. But she spends all of her time helping animals now. And I know her, and she does a lot of work with Proverbs and with Saddle Up. And today, celebrating her birthday, you can go to her Facebook page and donate to Proverbs Animal Rescue. Sorry, today we didn't have time enough for Pet of the Week, but we will have it on Wagon Tales Wednesday. I promise we're going to have that. We're going to talk about it. Joe Dubin does it every week on his show, Main Street. Mornings on Main Street. So hopefully you'll set your clock for 7:00 and then middays for me on Main Street today. God bless you. Remember, be safe, be kind, but most of all, remember you're loved.